So, this is our first episode.
Yep.
The numero uno.
Numero uno. Nummer eins. Bitte. Eins, baby.
See, king of the dad jokes and everything, you're going to have to get used to this, okay? So we're in Germany, as you saw from the teaser before. So we kind of met a few years ago. How many years ago now?
Well, 5 years ago?
Must be
6?
At least.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Had a lot of beer since then. We met in a little town in Bavaria, and we discovered German beer. How did you find it?
Awesome.
It is amazing. It is the best country in the world for beer. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah.
Especially Bavaria.
So we decided we would take this love of beer and turn it into something creative and useful and educational. Definitely educational. This is an educational program. Kids. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you went out last night.
Yeah, I was bowled over.
You were bowled over.
Yeah,
You went bowling.
I actually won, bizarrely enough.
Did you really win, or was this just
Yeah, I actually won.
hazy memory?
No. It wasn't because I was particularly good, it's just everybody was worse than me.
It was a good situation.
I think my best game I got 114 points.
Okay. Then did you
My second best game got 88 points.
Did you discover any amazing boozy related things last night?
Yeah. The more you drink, the better your aim gets.
Like I said, informative. So, while we're in Berlin, we thought we'd start off easy. It's football season. The World Cup is upon us.
Yep.
Germany will win, of course, you know.
That's prediction, so if you use it, you got to then pay a royalty.
Yeah, I take 20%. So, in Berlin, pretty much everybody drinks pills. It's pills everywhere. Pills. And I decided to go out to some of the supermarkets to find alternatives, little hidden gems for less than €1. You heard it right, €1. So, I went shopping. Would you like to see what I got?
Yep. We have the beer table of knowledge.
Well, should we just dive in with a random one, or?
Yeah, just
Okay.
grab whichever comes first to hand.
Well, this one is one of the most common brands in Berlin, the Berliner Kindle. Most commonly known for their pills, which you see in every supermarket. However, this one is the Berliner Kindle Zwickel. Okay, it's a little bit darker. You'll see in a moment when we pour it. And I kind of prefer this to all of the pills that you get in Berlin, the Schultheiss, the Berliner pills, the Kindle pills. This is actually a nice alternative, and 89 cents.
89 cents.
So it's basically nothing. So, shall we dive in?
Yes.
Who would like to open this one?
I'll go because, let's face it, mine's bigger.
It is bigger. Okay, this is not fair. This is not fair. I have more hair.
This is true. Hair today, not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I used that shampoo and it was a big mistake.
Which one?
Wash and go. See what happened?
Yeah. See, that was your first mistake, man. First mistake.
Yeah. Never try that brand again. It wasn't for me.
Shall I do the honors?
Yep.
Now you can see immediately that this is a little bit darker than the pills you see hanging around Berlin.
Yeah, it's a little bit cloudier as well.
A little cloudy, that's typical for a Zwickel. It's kind of, it's not a Helles beer, it's not a Keller beer, it's kind of sort of in between.
But it's still a good colour.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little cloudy. It looks like somebody's sample.
I was thinking that, but I wasn't going to say it. It looks like a urine sample.
Yeah, you have a dirty mind. We'll see what it looks like afterwards in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Anyway, Prost.
Prost.
First impressions.
It's a little bit fruity.
It is a little fruity. It hasn't got that acidic thing that most of the pills has.
Yeah. I can get used to that.
Yeah. For 89 cents, we can get used to that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit more expensive than the normal pills, because I think that's what, about 60 cents a bottle?
Something like that, yeah. It's just so common in Berlin, but there's so many more beers in Berlin that you can try without spending a fortune. It's a craft beer capital in Germany. But if you don't want to spend the sort of €5 or €6 for a single beer, these are really good alternatives. If you just want to have a crate of beer, a laugh with some friends, watch the football, whatever, don't want to spend too much money, this is not bad.
Agreed. Not a bad drop.
It is not a bad drop, no.
It's quite a nice little beer cap as well. Maybe you can just like do a still photo and stick it in the video so you can see it. But yeah.
Yeah, it's
very arty, which is very Berlin.
very Berlin, yeah. It just needs a beard.
And a flat cap.
Absolutely.
Who said flat caps were for Yorkshire, man?
Absolutely. Don't want to offend any hipsters here. You know, so.
No, definitely not. Next thing you know, they'll be having ferrets, you know.
They'll be knocking at the door, man. They'll be knocking at the door. But yeah, nice little beer. And if we were to give this a beer rating, we're talking cheap beer, so let's be generous.
I'd say probably it's a good 7.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a 6.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. I like mine with a little bit more flavour, a little bit more bite. So
yeah, like I said, it's an alternative to the most common pills drinks that are around. So that's a good one. We have to finish these before we have the next one.
Yeah, so we'll be pretty happy by the time we get to the end, which is the whole point, because, you know, we are the 2 drunken idiots.
However, please drink responsibly.
Yes, yes.
Don't do anything we would do.
Yeah, definitely not. That leaves you plenty of scope.
Absolutely. It's a wide spectrum. A bit slow after last night, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling a bit tender?
No, not a bit tender, but, you know, hair of the dog helps.
Somewhere there's a dog walking around completely bald because you have all of its hair.
Yeah, that would be, yes, a very angry dog.
Yeah, it's pretty mean pooch.
Yes. It's like those poodles, you know, where they shave them really close and then just leave the really fluffy bits around the joints, you know, around the neck, and the rest of it's like shaved really close. You not seen them?
No, I've seen your mum. It's very similar.
Terrible. Yes, I'm sure we can insert a picture somewhere there.
He said insert.
That was close. I nearly had beer coming out my nose then.
No, I'm not going to go there. Okay. Are we up for another sample?
Oh, yes. We're always up for another sample.
Always up. Okay. Right. We're going to stick with the same brand because, again, they're most noted for their pills. However, they do have this little beauty.
Cool. Bock beer.
The Dunkel Bock. Now, Bock beer, we found this in Bavaria, and it was the most lethal thing you could have. Usually it's sort of around 8%, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
What is this one actually? Let's have a look.
7%.
It's 7%. So it's pretty lethal. You know, it's pretty dangerous. Again, 89 cents. Very cheap. So if you have a case of this with your friends, whatever, you're going to get a little tipsy very quickly. Excuse me. I'll do the honors this time.
Yeah. Small cup.
You're a very bad man, you know that. Now, the first thing you'll notice about this is the colour. Do you want to do the honours and just do a little slow pour for the camera? Ooh, it's like chocolate. Bring it on. It looks like it's like a stout.
Yeah, it does look a bit like a stout, but not quite as thick as Guinness.
Nope.
Dunkel, a German word for dark.
Shall we give this bad boy a taste?
Let's see what it smells like first. Bit malty.
Malty, nutty.
Oh yeah, definitely. Really good nutty flavour there.
That's a rich beer. And this is what we're talking about. These are cheap
But not
beers.
a beer for the rich.
Exactly, no. They wouldn't be seen there. No, it is lovely. It is almost sweet and sour at the same time.
Yeah.
It has like chocolatey sort of flavors and the nutty aroma, and it feels heavy. It feels like a more expensive beer.
Yeah.
But it's less than €1. How much is a pint in the UK now?
I don't know. I haven't been in a bar in the UK in years. I got some brews from the supermarket while I was over there recently, just to enjoy. And I think you were looking at paying for some of the cheaper stuff, like £1.50, £2 for a beer.
So this is a quality beer for less than £1.
Yeah.
Stroppy. Come on. Let's get some more. Come on.
But back home in Down Under, it's a different story.
That's because you're actually from Australia.
Yeah. So if you go into a bar there, I went out one night and it was a Belgian bar, so I was very limited to what brews I could drink. And one of them was Stella Artois.
Ah, the wife beater.
Yep. $12 a pint.
Oh my God. How did you survive?
I don't know. It was terrible. I mean, the beer there is so expensive that you pay for your beer with your card rather than cash, because who wants to carry around that much cash?
Well, luckily in Germany here, we don't have to have a mortgage to get around in.
Yeah.
So,
Even if you go to the bottle shop there, I mean, just one beer, you're looking at like $4 for a beer in the bottle shop.
So this is a really good reason to come to Germany to live, because if you're a beer lover, it's basically the mecca. So yeah. Oh, a quick thing. Both these beers, I found these in the local Edeka. They also sell them at some of the smaller Spätis and off licenses around Berlin. You don't really have to hunt around for these. They're cheap. They're good. What more do you want? So.
So after we film this, we go for a sleep.
Absolutely. I'm going
Horizontal PT.
Depends if I fall over before then. So. I just have a kick to it. Oh, it is actually hard to drink fast. It really is.
Yeah, it's a little on the heavier side.
But we're used to the beers in Franconia in Bavaria, where everything is a little bit on the heavier side. So
yes,
it's more to my palate.
Yeah, my first experience of Bock beer was not good. One of my friends, because I moved here in September, and then one of my friends took me to this Bock beer festival, the 1st of May, and I had one mass, which is the litre jug, and I left about that much in the bottom, and I was completely wasted. Yeah. Because this stuff was like 9%, and I'd never drunk anything like it. Litre of beer, and I was just out cold.
I can vouch for this, yes.
I had no tolerance for it.
That time when I don't remember getting home from that one.
The pink Vespa.
We're not going there. It's an in-joke. Okay. So.
No, we'll probably go there at some point.
At some point in a future episode.
Maybe, yes, because that's a story worth telling. Definitely.
It is indeed. So, let's get down to the important stuff. I know you've not finished yet, but how would you rate this? As a cheap beer?
Well, I'm not a big fan of dark beers, but it is drinkable, presentable. So I'm probably going to go around about a 6.
A 6. I'm going to meet you with that one. It is good because again, it's not something you can. This is not going to last you the whole night, or you're not going to last the whole night with something like this. But it is a very tasty beer.
It's definitely not a session beer.
Definitely not.
No. It would be a very short session.
It'd be a very, very short session, yeah. A couple of minutes on your ass. Okay, so.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, time to drink like an Australian.
Yeah, I'll have to wait for you now. Now we're talking. Moving on.
Moving on up.
Moving on. Okay.
Getting a bit gassy here.
Okay.
That one's red, so I like red.
This one's red. Okay. Now this one, again, we're staying with the darker beers. This is a porter, which is, I'll just show it here.
Which is basically more like a stout, isn't it?
Very similar. They tend to be a lot sweeter. They're not got that bitter taste. I paid 79 cents for this.
Wow.
From Edeka. Mm-hmm. And I see these a lot in gas stations and everything else, so you don't tend to pay any more than 150 or something like that. Strength-wise, what are we talking here?
4.5. 4.4. Sorry.
It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
Yeah.
Would you bring your massive member and open this bottle for me, please? Mm-hmm. I'll do the honours. The cardinal sin of not washing the glasses. I know we're committing this, but please forgive us.
Yeah, well, any good beer drinker knows that you use the same glass. You don't want a new glass every time.
Absolutely.
Because a dirty glass actually retains the head a bit better.
You know all about head.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We love a good head.
So, this is going to be a completely different kind of taste.
Oh, that is quite... It's dark, but it's kind of got a bit of a ruby glow to it. You hold it up to the light. Blinded by the light. Trust me, if I start singing...
No, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please unsubscribe. Okay.
People usually pay me to stop singing.
Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very, very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Not molasses sweet, just kind of...
Yeah, it's totally unexpected.
Honey kind of sweetness to it.
Yeah, very similar to a beer you can buy in Real.
Real.
And Kaufland, called the Odin Trunk, which is made with honey. Very similar. We're going to review that at a later date.
So Norwegian?
It's definitely some kind of Nordic.
Scandinavian? Yeah, it's Odin.
It's very, very nice, but totally unexpected. But again, this is great. Nice colour, sweet taste, not too strong, unlike the box. So if you wanted to have that kind of dark beer without the whole impending death that comes with the bock beer, this is not a bad alternative. I'm getting paid 79 cents for this, so bargain, absolute bargain.
Oh, yep, definitely on the sweet side.
Mm-hmm. I'm just thinking, this is not a bad beer if you're having a barbecue. Actually, you know, if you don't want to drink wine and you've got the meat and everything, the steaks, you want something a little sweet.
Yeah, especially if you're having like barbecued ribs, it's got a sweet sauce on
something like that. This will be perfect.
Something to complement it.
Absolutely perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to burp.
Burp away.
Excuse me. Oh my Jesus Christ!
Oh, that was a quiet one. Seriously, once I get going, Jesus, it's like yodeling for me.
Seriously. I'm reviewing beer with Chewbacca here.
Yeah, but I have less hair.
Yeah.
Naked Chewbacca.
Yeah, on the back though. Yeah. No, this is nice. I like this beer. Again, we're getting as far away from the whole pills thing as possible right now. So.
Yeah.
We're looking at alternatives, and
definitely
these are great alternatives because you can get pills anywhere here. So.
Oh, you can get pills in anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
It's the universal beer,
Absolutely, but to me it gets a little boring after a while. Mm-hmm. Pills.
Yeah. It's always nice to have something with a bit more flavour, a bit more bite.
Absolutely. Wow. No, I like it. One of my favorites. Should we rate this beast? Because I'm going to go with a 5. Because it's not a beer for every occasion. And I feel like I'm being mean to it. It is really good.
Yeah.
but it's not an everyday beer again like the Bock. So.
Yeah, I would concur with that.
We go with a 5?
Yep.
But in a good way. I would recommend it. But it's a 5 because it's not as versatile as something like the Zwickel, which is close to a Pils, but not as dark as these two bad boys. So, I'm sorry, I got gas, man. But
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for you.
slacking.
You are slacking because you went out on the sesh last night. That's why.
Yeah, still got a bit of gas as well.
I see you brought your beer belly.
Yeah, I brought the beer belly. Yeah, hopefully one day I can actually stand the beer on there, but you know, it's a work in progress.
Yeah, well, yeah. Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yum.
Yeah, got sugar
Okay.
hit.
So, moving on.
Get some fresh glasses, I think.
Fresh glasses, okay. So, we're actually going to go back to the the original brand again for a moment, the Berliner Kindle, and it's another Bock. However, it's a light Bock, a Helles Bock as they call it in Germany, and yeah, you'll see from the colour when we open this. So, I'm just going to.
Yes.
I feel so uncomfortable grabbing this, but you know. Here we go.
Coco knowledge. So it's a hell beer.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Helles in German, it means light. Which is, there's a town in Austria called Fucking.
There is, and they make their own beer called the Fucking Hell.
Oh
True
dear.
story. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, this is a Bock beer, but completely different. This is totally
It's a very
more
crystal
golden.
clear.
Yeah, it's more amber. But
You like the amber nectar. Back home.
yeah, but only no. This has taste. Oh, that Foster stuff. Yeah. Come on, I'll let you take the plunge for a second.
Smells nice and hoppy. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got a good bite to it.
This ain't bad. Again, I paid 89 cents. And yeah, this beats the hell out of any Pilsner you can buy in Berlin.
Definitely.
But it's cheap.
Yeah, just the problem is if you drink too much of it, you'll be on your back in no time.
Well, yeah, what's the strength on this one?
Well, this one is, again, 7%.
7%, but you don't realise it until it's too late.
Yes, it goes down smooth, so you're drinking it, you feel fine, but then, yeah, you're going to get a kick.
But again, let's not forget, we're looking at alternatives to Pils, or the most common beers that people drink during the football season here, like in your Carlsberg and your Heineken. This is good stuff for this kind of money. Oh, no, I could drink this all day. Well, I can't, it's 7%, but yeah, I feel like I could drink it all day.
If you tried to drink it all day, you'd be in a coma in no time.
We should make this a challenge.
Yeah. No.
No?
The only way we could have somebody drink this type of beer for that long would be, you know, maybe we get a guest Scandinavian, you know.
We can do that.
Because they can drink a lot.
It's a multicultural city. We can do this. You know.
I know a Scandinavian guy who could hammer down 10 Bock beers in a session. And
I think I know the same guy you're talking about.
That's after having a few beers on the way to the beer garden.
Well, there's a future challenge, you know, suggestions below, please. Yeah, just bring them in.
Yeah. Yes, we're very open to suggestions.
So, like, I'm anything suggestive, definitely. No, I love this beer because I like the Zwickel, this one here, because it's cheap and it's light and everything else. I love the Bock. This is like the kind of perfect balance between the two. It's got the strength, it's got the colour, the smell, the taste. 89 cents. What more can you ask for? It's not going to compete with the craft beers in Berlin or anything like that, but for this kind of money, it's a great alternative.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with it. Whew.
Yeah, me too. Got a nice glow right about now.
Gonna be on your ass later.
Definitely.
Definitely. Oh, let me hide this bottle behind here because we're running out of space. We need a bigger table.
Yes, well, once we drink enough beer and we get enough bottle caps, we can make a bottle cap table.
This will be great. And then we can
make a nice table, put down all the bottle caps, put some clear resin over it. Boom.
Okay, so this is a goal. This is the goal.
It's the goal. We just got to drink enough beer to get enough bottle caps. I did see on eBay that you can actually buy bags of bottle tops.
Seriously?
People actually sell them.
We could make money from that.
I just never ever thought that I would find something like that on eBay.
Considering how much beer we drink, do you realize how much money we could make back?
Yeah, because they were selling like 500 beer caps for like €10. So not a great return.
Yeah, but 500 beer caps. Somebody had a great time there.
Yeah, it's either that or somebody just went picking them up off the floor, or somebody who works in a bar, you know. You work in a bar, Jesus, you're probably getting thousands of beer caps a week.
See, there's shit you can learn from watching this TV show. Okay.
Oh, I think I'm going to burp again. Oh, that was a foamy burp.
That was deep. That was deep, man. Yeah.
A lot of foam in that one.
And if I can get the bass from these microphones, I could feel that one. I could feel it, you know?
Yeah. Good rumble.
Actually, we forgot one important thing. We need to rate this little bad boy.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Because for me, I'm going with a 7.
Yeah.
Because it's versatile.
It is. It's not a bad drop, but
it's a little too strong to drink all night, but
definitely. Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to go with a 6.
Okay. A 6. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. Excuse me. I'm going to round this off with a wild card. As we talked about cheap beers for less than €1. Check out this bad boy. Ooh, oh my God.
Good tone.
Could give me a warning next time. Okay, let me just hide this one for a second. This, I've not tried yet. This could go either way. This could be... Don't wave that at me. Don't wave that at me. I feel very uncomfortable. 49 cents.
49 cents?
49 cents. And this is from a company called Oettinger. Now, you'll see it. I saw it for 49 cents. Do you want to do the honors?
I do indeed. Let's crack this one open. Oettinger.
Now, I don't see this in every supermarket, but I saw it in Kaufland the other day. It was on offer for 49 cents. So... let's see. I mean, this could be bad, but the color's really nice, though. It's kind of golden. Automatically, I love the color.
The color's good. It's a good clear beer. It's got an unusual scent to it.
There's nothing bad. But it's unusual, I agree.
It's a bit woody.
A bit woody?
Hey, woody.
I knew we were going to go there. I knew you were going to go there. Yeah, okay. Bit of apprehension here, you know.
Ooh. That was unexpected. Very nutty flavour.
That's a lot of nuts. You're desperately trying to think of a mum joke there, yeah?
No, I'm definitely trying to resist them. Yeah.
It tastes like
I'm trying to keep
Snickers flavoured beer. Seriously, it tastes like peanuts.
Yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
No. What's the strength on this bad boy?
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh, I got it here.
I can't see it.
It's an old man with your eyes. Seriously, 5.6.
5.6. Whoa.
It's a strong beer.
Jesus, no one I can see it. The print's so small. Hang on. Nope, still can't see them.
Nothing to do with the alcohol, no, of course.
No.
5.6, nice colour, nutty taste. It's not that bad.
No,
When you consider
I've had worse.
49 cents a bottle, this is the kind of, you know those really cheap beers you see in Aldi for like 30 cents and Lidl 39 cents? It should be in that category, but this is actually quite tasty. I wouldn't say it was anything in the league of these guys here, but it's not bad.
No, we want to get pickled on the cheap, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you want
It's
to
not a bad
smashed
brew.
on the back of Asda, you know. This ain't bad. This is going to put Buckfast out of business. It's okay. It has a weird aftertaste, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of coppery.
Metallic, yeah.
But I wouldn't say it was bad. These are good finds. I mean, when you consider a case of this, 49 cents a bottle.
20 bottles in a case.
Exactly. We're talking cheap. For a
Less than 10, with the deposit, you're talking less than 10 euros a case.
Yeah.
Holy
So if
crap.
you're going to a barbecue or something like that, you just want to take a case of beer with you and spend next to nothing.
Because you don't give a crap about your friends.
Absolutely, yeah. As long as you hate everybody that's there and you don't want to give them any quality beer. No, it is actually not bad. I'm not going to slag this off. I think this is okay.
Definitely. Yeah, so what you rate it out of 10?
I'm actually going to give this quite a high rating.
Really?
For what it is. Okay?
Yeah, I was thinking something around about a 7.
I'm going to go with an 8.
Really, an 8?
An 8 because it's really cheap. It's not going to compete with the craft beer. It's not going to compete with, excuse me.
Oh, good.
Really, absolutely, yeah. Ooh, good base. Not going to compete with anything that's of serious quality. But 49 cents, come on.
Yep, you can't
This is
argue
David
with
and Goliath right now, you know? Cheap, cheerful.
So can we actually find anything cheaper than 49 cents?
Yes, there are cheaper.
possible?
We
There
are
is
going to
cheaper?
do. We are going to do a session with beers from Aldi, Lidl, Penny, these stores. We're talking as low as 29 cents
Really? You can get beer
for a
that cheap?
half litre of beer. 29 cents a pint.
Wow.
We're going to test the best of the worst. It's going to get messy.
Cheapo shootout.
I got 10 euros right here, you know. We can, that's going to keep us going the whole night.
Yeah, you're going to get blathered on 10 euros.
Absolutely, yeah. I have to mention this. G here makes his own beer, which is something I don't have the patience or inclination to do. And I tried some not long ago, and it was very, very nice. Are you going to be presenting some of this on a future show?
Yep, definitely. I can do a good lager beer. It's I don't do it from scratch. I just use a kit. So making the water and everything like that is a little bit too much hard work, especially living here in Germany because, you know, beer's so cheap. It's actually cheaper to buy beer than it is to make your own.
Maybe a little tutorial? Yeah.
So, yeah, you know, on my way back from Australia last time, I brought back a couple of Cooper's beer kits. So, yep, maybe brew some Cooper's lager.
Maybe show the people at home how to, you know, get started in this kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, using those, it's nice and easy. It's just, you know, you get a can of the extract, and you literally just throw it in with some water, pitch the yeast, and then leave it for a week or so, and then bottle it, put your primary sugar in, and then leave it for a couple more weeks, and then you're supping. And trust me, it tastes fucking awesome.
I can vouch for this. It was pretty awesome. The rice wine was pretty amazing as well.
Yeah.
So.
Living here in Germany, it's not really cost effective to brew your own beer because, you know, it's just so cheap.
It's the beer capital of the world, man.
If you live in somewhere like Australia, UK, maybe some of the Scandinavian countries where the price of beer is really high, brewing your own beer is a pretty good idea.
Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to
And
it.
as you said, the rice wine.
The rice wine was pretty amazing. This is for another episode altogether.
Yeah, I got a batch on the brew at the moment. Started one off, 2 days ago.
It's pretty good stuff.
On Friday, so it's there, and should be ready in 3 or 4 weeks.
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like some more. I love my job.
Yeah,
I love my job.
definitely.
We don't have any vacancies at the moment, but if ever we do, you'll love this job.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome job. B, we can get real jobs at a brewery, beer tasting.
This will be great. I mean, we have the skills.
So, it's goodbye from JR.
And it's goodbye from G. So, we're the two drunken idiots. So, cheers.
Cheers, Prost.
Strobi.
Right.
Like, subscribe, click the links, share it around. Everything. See you soon, guys.
Happy drinking. Responsible drinking.
Of course.